President Donald J. Trump enforces
Yeah.
overwhelmingly popular demand to stop taxpayer funding of abortion. Quick readout on exactly what this means. So this week, Trump released an executive order which will enforce the Hyde Amendment, which will actually end the use of federal taxpayer dollars to fund or promote elective abortion. This order rescinds 2 of the Biden administration's executive orders, which imposed a whole of government effort to promote and fund abortion and to politicize enforcement of the FACE Act, and which recategorized abortion as, quote, healthcare in order to provide taxpayer funding for elective abortions. He also reinstated the Mexico City policy, which would stop the use of federal taxpayer dollars for abortion overseas. He also issued a rule preventing Title X taxpayer funding from subsidizing the abortion industry and stopped the federal funding of fetal tissue research. Wow.
This is what I voted for, because these kinds of measures will actually save lives. Literally, we are saving the lives of tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of infants right here. And for everyone who, look, Trump is not perfect on abortion. He's not a devout Catholic. Oh, neither was the alternative that we just suffered under for 4 years, where we just dished out and funded Planned Parenthood International with our taxpayer dollars. This is a no-brainer for the Trump administration. These are decisively pro-life measures that he just put in place. He promised he would restore Mexico City and the Hyde Amendment on the campaign trail, and this is promises kept right here. I think the Michael New, good researcher, college professor of yours, he put out a study of how many lives did the Hyde Amendment actually save over the last so many years. So this is life-saving stuff right here. So big kudos to Trump.
And I guess the big push now and hope is that we'll get DOJ, like they had mentioned, to talk about cutting off funding to Planned Parenthood. And maybe the only way we get that pushed over the top is to appeal to the Republicans like, look, why would you subsidize an industry that happens to spend millions of dollars electing your opponents? Like, that's really stupid. Like, maybe we have to just appeal to politicians on their own self-interest. Like a lot of the Republicans are pro-life and they're willing to cut it anyway.
Got to give some credit to the USCCB. They've been in hot water recently. They did come out and praise this. I believe the bishop from Toledo, Daniel E. Thomas, chairman of the USCCB.
Secretary for the pro-life committee.
Came out and praised it, which is worthy of praise. That's why it's funny. You're mentioning these battles we have ahead, but I have to say at this point, Donald J. Trump has been the most pro-life president of my lifetime in terms of effectiveness.
There's no question. I mean, he overturned Roe v. Wade. That's why I think some pro-lifers who are very concerned about casting a ballot for him, like Lila Rose, I thought it was kind of a risky gamble. At the edge, she turned around and endorsed him, because my thought is, my worry is that you isolate yourself, and he says, well, I'm going to win without you, then I don't need to do anything for you. And then we have someone in office who turns a cold shoulder to us.
But I just,
we do need to work on it. But the thing is, sometimes people think, well, we have what is true and right, therefore we should just do it. And I have to tell you, we live in a republic. We still have to convince the people about our positions. So like this idea, like a pill, and it's still sort of a mystery for a lot of people. I'm like, well, actually, let's talk about the science here. Let's talk about what this pill does to you. The percentage of women that end up having to go to the hospital is a lot higher than you think. So this is not the great solution you think it is. We need to start talking like that rather than, well, we should get rid of this pill. Of course we should get rid of this pill. We should get rid of abortions too. But we have to actually do the hard work of showing people the science and convincing them this is really a bad solution. And any other medicinal thing approved by the FDA would be pulled off the shelves if it did this kind of stuff. So why is it that this one has an exception? Oh, because of politics? That doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound like it has the best interests of women at heart. That's the kind of stuff that we need to say.